So everyone, as I'm going to explain how to use Zoom and as well as your PowerPoint to do your final presentations, I'm going to explain it step by step to you. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to look at here is uh, of course the list or the requirement that you need to understand. Okay, the first one, you need a laptop. Well, I would suggest to have a laptop because it is better and it has already have had a webcam. If you are going to have a desktop computer, you need to have your private webcam, That's why if you have a laptop, that would be much better for you. Number two, you need internet connection, a good one. I would say that. Okay. Well, as you will be studying online classes, and I believe that you already have internet connection, so uh, feel free to use your internet connection. And number three, you need to install the Zoom software, in your computer, as well as I believe that you have already had a Zoom account, a free version, as you are one of the students of this SCBI, so I believe that you have an account. And number four, you need to have your PowerPoint to be ready and to be approved by your class teacher. Okay. And number five, which is time. So for my upper intermediate classes, they usually have to do their presentation for 5 to 7 minutes. But for other classes, for your classes, you can think about the time, okay? But do not be worry about it, because in this free versions of Zoom, you have 40 minutes to be to be online. So I think that just 5 to 7 minutes or 10 minutes is not really a problem for you. And number six, you need a quiet place. Okay, a quiet place is very important because this is your final presentation, and then your surrounding, your environment is very noisy, and that would not be good. So I would suggest to find a really quiet place. Okay, and number seven, the last one, is to use appropriate lighting and background, because well, if you use appropriate lighting, your video will not be too dark or too bright, okay, something like that. So try to use appropriate lighting, as well as find a good background, or if you don't have a good background, try to design it, that would be my suggestions. And then these are some requirements that before you do your final presentation. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight to the PowerPoint and then how to use Zoom. Okay, so here I have my PowerPoint. This is my PowerPoint, of course, and here I have my Zoom account. And if I have to show it to you, everything has to be ready. So I have my final presentations for this PowerPoint. It is already, ready-made. Okay, I can just use it. So I'm gonna start creating my Zoom here. This is my Zoom account, of course. Here on the right corner, you can see my photo. So I will be doing this new meeting. Okay, I'll click it, and of course connecting, and you will see that it depends on the connections in the internet connection that you will be having. Okay, so I can make this video to make it full screen. So here I have my microphone and the video, of course. But one important thing is you are going to do a final presentation. So what you have to do is you have to record. Okay, here, look at here. You have to record your presentation along with your PowerPoint. Okay, don't forget that. You must not forget this. Okay, guys. So um, and the first one that you need to do is you have to share the screen. So I'm going to click my share screen. I clicked it here. Okay, clicked it, and here I have many screens here on my computer. So I will be choosing this PowerPoint, and I will share the screen here. Okay. So right now, this is what we can see on this share screen. So you can see my video here on the right side. It is quite small. If I use my body language, well, for me right now, I'm sitting here on my chair, so I think like it's appropriate to use my body language, but it is too small. So I would say you can make it like bigger. You can make it bigger or you can make it smaller. It is your choice. It depends on your PowerPoint. Okay. And when I say depend on your PowerPoint, it is because sometimes look at here, final presentation, but it covers the letters, so it is not good. So probably something like this, that would be better. Okay. Okay, so before you do your presentation, what did I say? You must not forget to record. So on your Zoom account, you can have a record. So I'm going to click here, more, go to more and click record. Okay, I record it on my computer. Okay, it's already done. Yes, let's see if it's recording or not. Click more again. Look at here, pause recording or stop recording. Well, I'm not gonna pause it, or I will just go straight to the end. Okay. So after you clicking that record, you can go back to this screen and leave it like this. Okay, you can just leave it like this, and you can full screen your PowerPoint. Okay, so this is what you will be seeing, okay, in the video. So I can make it like this, so the wording will not be covered. So well, I can just start as an example. Hello everyone, and it is good to see you today, and my name is Teacher Kai, and this is my final presentation video. Okay, so well, you can recite your video like bigger or smaller. It's up to you. Okay, that is your choice, but your choice doesn't mean like how to say you have to cover the wording. No. Okay, you have to make it appropriate. Okay, and move on to the next slide. Well, you can say, well, this is a Zoom account and this is the free version. So in the free version, you can use for 40 minutes and then something like that, blah blah, you talk about it. Well, right now no word is covered, so no problem to resize your video screen. Okay, and next slide. Okay, here, look at here, the PowerPoint finalized version, it is already covered. And how do you do that? Well, if you are going to make it smaller, I would say that would not be really okay. I think it's fine. Okay, but I would say here probably you might have to move it down, and then you can make it bigger, that so that the teacher can see. Sorry, the teacher can see your video better. So like when I move it down, but it makes this video a bit bigger, and you can see my body language, the hand gesture that I'm using and my facial expressions. Everything is clear to see. Okay, and I will move on to the next slide, and of course this is the conclusion. By the way, guys, here I am giving you my contact. Okay, you can contact me by using this email, tongkai@gmail.com or teacherkai@iamkai.com. Okay, and another one is this is my phone number that you can contact me anytime. But if I do not pick up your call, you can just text me. Teacher, I would like to know this and that, and then I will return you a call. Okay. So, well, as a student, you will be doing your conclusions as well as you will be talking about your references, everything, of course. Okay, and you will say that this is the end of my presentations. If you have any questions, blah blah blah, of course. But when you are done, what you have to do is you have to stop the share screen, and I'll click this stop share screen. Very good. Okay, so the next step is that even though I have completed the share screen along with my PowerPoint, okay, I haven't done the recording yet. Okay, so what you can do is that you can go back to this record, here, pause or stop. So I will just say stop because I'm done. And look at here on the right corner, it says that when the meeting is over, the MP4 file stored will be stored on this computer, on your laptop. Okay, so what you can do is you can just pick that MP4 video file and then send it to your class teacher for the final presentation project. Okay, so now I'm going to click the meeting end, and you will see that the video will be recorded, will be saved on your computer. Okay, let's see. end the meeting and end meeting for all. Okay, so look at here, convert meeting recording. So I would say that after converting meeting record, you will see that the video file is on your computer. But I would say, how do I say this? You know, um, just take only the part that you have to submit to your class teacher for the final presentation. Okay, you don't need to submit any any other thing that those are not really related to your final presentation. Okay, that is it. That is what important the most. So 70%. Okay, I believe that you are doing 5 to 7 minutes, so it will probably take some time to convert your MP4 in from this Zoom account. Okay, so you will have to wait for some time. So 92% now, and 95, 96, and we are going to have a full version now. Okay, 100%. Very good. Okay, so look at here. We have the file here, which says that here I have the video. Okay, it is about 7.83 megabyte here at the bottom. Look at here. Okay, so you can send this video file to your class teacher for your final presentation. Okay, so that is how you have to do your final presentations, of course, if you are an online student. Okay, and I believe that you understand it. And okay, don't forget to ask me any question if you have. Okay, just let me know. If I have some time, then I will be very much happy to answer your questions. Okay, so thank you guys.